Previously on Holiday with the Heathers.
Right, there it is.
Yep.
Let's get on then.
Thank you. We sat at a table. There was 2 seats opposite another 2 seats. There was also a USB port in the table, and there was also 4 cup holders. Another nice touch on board the bus is on the larger tables there is also wireless charging, which is a really nice feature to have on board the bus.
Something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable, I can feel it in the air. Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Can you feel me? I would do anything. I would do anything for you. You know you're everything. You know you're everything to me. Spitting shade in the cold is just my bad temper. What am I supposed to do when the flame's going high with my bad patience? I hate it always falls on you. But you know it's not about our love fading. You know it's not about. Yeah, you know it's not about our love ending. You know it's not about. It's not about us.
That's us all checked in. Bags have been dropped off.
Yay!
We're about to go through security, so we'll see you on the other side.
Aer Lingus, very good.
Yeah, very good.
Fantastic so far. Let's just see what the flight's going to be like.
Yeah, so we'll see you on the other side, guys.
See you on the other side.
So we're through security. We've just gone through to the duty free for a quick spritz.
Why
haven't we?
does it smell like butter?
It's horrible smell, wherever it
I
is.
sprayed the Soldier Euro 71. It smells like macadamia nuts. It's not very nice. Don't get that one.
But anyway, we've gone for a quick free spritz at the duty free, and now we're going to follow the signs now to the Plaza Premium Lounge, aren't we? So we'll see you there hopefully, and we'll get some nice, delicious
Oh
breakfast.
my gosh, yes, I'm so hungry. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you so
Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye. So what have you got?
Toast, sausage, beans and egg.
Are you going to go and get a drink?
Yes.
I'll wait here then, yeah? I have gone for 1 piece of toast, scrambled egg with cheese, 2 sausages, some roast potatoes and some bacon. And obviously a brew. You enjoying it?
Very tired.
Yeah, delicious breakfast?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll enjoy. Enjoy, yeah?
The sun's going down as I try to make my way through the crowd. Feeling alive, I love being by your side. It makes me shine. We got one summer, so let's make it count. You make me feel like everything's alright. Let's dance our problems away in the night. Love being right next to you. You'll be on my mind, I'll be
just left the lounge, haven't we? The gate on the screen came up saying A21, so we've made the short walk over to A21. We've been told that it's been delayed for 15 minutes, haven't we? So we're not going to be taken off now to 10:05. So we're currently sat in the priority seating, waiting. We're going to camp up here now for a few minutes, aren't we? Until hopefully we get called onto the plane.
And then sleep.
And then sleep, yeah. We'll see you soon.
We are about to depart on our flight to Dublin in Ireland with Aer Lingus. I am in seat 34D. In front of me there is a flat screen television with a jack for your headphones and a USB port to charge your phone. There is a tray in front that can be opened with a cup holder. There is also a pocket for you to put things like your personal belongings, and there is plenty of space. I am about 5'6" and Wayne is about 6 foot, and there's loads of space. And this is what you get if you sit at the back of the plane. Right at the far back near the bathrooms, which we don't mind. Let's hope we make our next flight, because I don't think we're going to. It's very, very tight. Okay, fingers crossed. Look at the Irish. Ready? Yeah, we'll explain off once we sat down what happened, but let's just get to the plane, yeah? Sorry. Oh, just great, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hello, boarding group passengers at exit row and in the first row of the cabin.
We have just boarded our flight bound for Washington DC, and I'm just going to show you what's in the seat in front of me. We have a flat screen television with an auxiliary port to put your headphones in. They give you complimentary headphones just here. There is also a USB port so you can charge your phone. I've got an extra long cable so I can reach as far as I want to. There is also a foldable collapsible table that comes down perfectly, and it also extends with a cup holder. And then there is also a netted compartment here where you can put things like your personal items, and it also has the menus. At the moment I've got no one sat next to me, but as you can see there's plenty of room, and there's also plenty of room on Wayne's side. What seat are you in?
I new place, a new home for a while. Let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back. Take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by. Life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way.
We've landed. It was a really long flight, but a good flight. We'll tell you all about it when we get to a hotel. Sorry that it was quite abrupt when we left the lounge back in Heathrow. We'll explain all about that when we get to the hotel. But now we're going to go to baggage reclaim, collect our bags, then we're going to get on the metro. Is it metro? On the train and make our way to Union Station, because we're staying one night there at Motel 6, and we're only staying there just purely because we're getting a train from there tomorrow to Philadelphia, aren't we? So we'll see you in our room later when we can explain everything.
See you soon.
See ya.
The train is arriving. Please stand clear of the door. The train is arriving. Please stand clear of the doors.
Happy? Scratched. Now my one. So we are there. We've got to get the silver line all the way down here, and get off at the metro centre, then take the red line, and we're getting off at that stop, and that stop is near the Motel 6. Jess, guess what? It's those dreaded ticket machines again. The ones that we just can't figure out for love or money. Yeah. But we can do this, can't we? Right, how long's the journey now? About an hour or so, isn't it? Right, well anyway, hopefully we'll see you at the hotel at some point before it gets dark tonight.
I didn't see it. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I couldn't say it no more clear. I mean, I'm like, I'm trying to like say it kind of lowly, like. Yeah. I think it was a long travel. That's cool, man. I wasn't gonna give you no hard time. Yeah, thank you.
That was nice and easy.
Yep, right. Let's go to the hotel. Well, let's get
$2 for new card.
Yeah.
And you minus off what you want or plus what you want. Dead easy.
Right,
We're
we've
just
sort of got the
idiots.
hang of it now. And they're not paper no more, are they? They're sort of plastic, aren't they now? Where you can top them up now.
We'll take both.
Yeah.
Right, so we're going to go towards
Glenmont, and get off at Metro Centre.
Largo.
So we've got to go to Largo and get off at Metro Centre.
Yeah.
Right, I'll just show them that in. So as you can see, we need to get off at Largo. Well no, we'll head towards Largo and get off at the Metro Centre, then change to the red line and get off at Nonna something, isn't it? Yeah, right, let's go. Yeah. It's French, isn't it?
I think it's part of the university.
Yeah, so just
it's part of the uni.
Yeah, so just again, so we are at Washington Airport, as you can see. We've got to get the silver line all the way round to Metro Centre.
And by the way, this is new as of last year, this silver line, and I found out from the Deputy Mayor of DC himself.
Okay, so yeah, when we got off at the Metro Centre, we'll get changed to the red line, and we got off at that stop, Noma Gallaudet, and then it's a short Uber ride to our motel, isn't it?
We're in America.
Yep.
Right, come on.
Right, high five. Right, let's go. Ready? What? Little doggy. Right, there's a car. Keep hold of that, because that we can use that on when we're back, can't we? Yeah. Right, so the plan is now, we've made it to the station, haven't we? Yeah. We're just going to get an Uber now, aren't we, to the hotel?
Yes.
That's the plan.
That's cool. Over a little bit. That's it. All good?
Yep. Okay.
Over the
please?
This one you've just drove past.
Motel 6 it is.
Right there?
You
Yeah.
can drop us here, that's fine. How are you? Have you got elevators? Have you got a room on the ground floor?
Well, at least we've got ice outside our door anyway.
Yeah.
You ready? Do the honours? And this is Motel 6 Convention Centre, and we're in room 105. It's alright there. We're in here for a night, aren't we?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. We're in here for one night. Hi everyone, so as you can see, we've finally made it to Washington and we've finally made it to our hotel. So for anyone that wants to know, we're currently staying in the Motel 6 Convention Centre. We're only here for one night, and it's purely because we are catching a Amtrak train tomorrow afternoon from Union Station, and that's taking us to Philadelphia. So we wanted somewhere cheap that was near Union Station, and this is the one that Google suggested. So that's what we're here for. As you can see, it's not too bad at all. It's cheap. It seems to be clean on first inspection. Jessica will probably do a room tour in a separate video, so please check that out. I'm not sure what the plan is tonight because it's currently, what time is it, 7 o'clock? It's currently 7 o'clock. We did get a little bit delayed with the planes. I will go into a bit more detail with you in a minute about that. But yeah, it's currently 7 o'clock, so we're gonna have a little refresh, probably do the room tour, and then what we'll do is we'll probably have a little Google to see what's around restaurant wise and probably go and get something to eat. And then we might stop off at a shop to get some milk or something if they've got any tea facilities here, and then we'll probably just chill for the night because we haven't had much sleep last night. Jess, bless her, didn't go to sleep at all. I had a few hours, and I had a few hours on the plane, but it's not, you know, not enough. So that's the plan. We'll get back to you in a minute about what we thought about the flights and why we had to make a run for it at the lounge when we was in Heathrow. But other than that, we'll see you in a bit. Make sure to check out the room tour in a separate video. But yeah, we'll pop on in a few minutes once we're freshened up, and we'll let you know what happened about our day. But until then, we'll see you later. Hello again everyone. So that was the room tour that Jessie just filmed. It will go up in a separate video. On first look, the room is fine for me. Okay, it's not the greatest room we've ever stayed in, but then you don't expect for the money that we paid for it. We just needed one night with a bed, a TV, shower, and a toilet, just where we can rest our heads, so we're up close to Union Station in the morning so we can get the train to Philadelphia. So this was the only option at the time that was in our budget, and we paid $117, which some people might say it's too much, but it was the cheapest one in the area that we needed.
Very last minute.
Very last minute. So I just want to pop on when Jess is getting ready. If you can hear rustling and rummaging around, it's just Jess getting ready over on the bed there. So I just want to say, so the last time you properly checked, we checked in with you would have been the lounge. So at 9 o'clock our gate was called, which was A21. So we got all our bags, got everything, went to the board, and A21 had been taken off, and it said please wait. And it said please wait for about 10-15 minutes, and by now it was getting about 9:20, and boarding would take off at 9:50, so we only had half hour left. So we're thinking, should we just go to A21 and see, because we can't keep waiting around. So we went to gate A21. I spoke to a lovely lady there at the gate who said yes, it is the right gate. There was an error or something going on, but it will be put up in a second. And then we was told it was delayed for 15 minutes and our flight won't be now until 10:05, which is fine. It didn't bother us at the time. But after going through all the passport and our boarding passes being scanned and all that, making our way onto the plane, we didn't actually take off until about 11:05. Which again, it's not a big deal. You know, it's just one of these things. But then we realised that our connecting flight from Dublin to come to Washington, our gate was closing, or boarding was going to be stopped at 10:12. So we had like 40 minutes to check into this flight, but it's an hour flight to Dublin. So it's like, what?
It was an hour and 20 actually.
Yeah, so it's like, what are we going to do? How are we going to sort this? So Jess spoke to one of the cabin stewards or air stewards, cabin crew, and they said there's quite a few of you on that flight that's going to Washington, so you all be in the same boat. They'll assist you when you get to Dublin. Don't worry about it. So it's like, okay, fair enough. At least we're not going to be the only two. There's going to be other people with us. So we got off in Dublin about an hour and 10 minutes later. Me and Jess rushed through the off the plane. We followed the signs to the flight connections, thinking that we're going to be late, we got to the flight connections and we spoke to a nice lady at the desk, and she said, oh no, you're very lucky, that flight has been delayed until 1:35. So it's like, okay, well it's only 12:10 now, that's fine, we've got an hour and 25 minutes to kill. It's not a big deal, we can sort of not rush no more. We can look where our gate is, make our way to our gate, trundle down to the gate, maybe get a drink or something like that. So we went through flight connections, went down to some elevators into the actual main terminal, and then we was like, let's just go and check the screens. So I went to check the screen, and the screen was still saying 12:35. And I was like, hang on a minute, she told us it was 1:35. We've got 10 minutes to get on this flight. So anyway, with Dublin Airport, the good thing about it is, and I'm not sure if anyone else knew, I didn't know about this until probably about a month ago, that they do the American security and immigration in Dublin Airport. So when you get to America, you just come straight through as like a local. You don't have to go through any scary TSA officers or anything like that. It's all done in Dublin, which I was really impressed with, and I thought it went a lot smoother and they're not so scary there. So then we was like, well, she told us 1:35. We've got 10 minutes to get to this gate. Anyway, cut a long story short, we ran, well not ran to the gate, but we walked to the gate and everyone else was queuing up, getting on. So we went, because we've got obviously a priority, because Jess phoned up ahead of the trip and said that obviously we can't wait in line too long. We can wait a few minutes, but not if it's like mild, you know, because obviously Jess needs access to toilets and stuff. So we went up to the front of the desk, they scanned us and we got on the plane, and we was on the plane at 12:35, but we didn't take off again till 1:45. So we sat on the plane for about an hour and 10 minutes till 1:45 before we took off. But in the end, we got here, we're safe, no one died, we're all well. We was meant to get into Washington about 3:15, I believe, but we didn't get until like 4:15.
We had an hour and a half journey.
Yeah, so it was about an hour and 10 minute delay, but he did make up some time in the air. The flight itself was smooth. It did drag on a little bit. I don't know why, whether it's because we was tired or not, but it did drag on a hell of a lot. The food, really nice. Me and Jess both had a like beef Irish stew or something, and it was delicious. Would I fly with Aer Lingus again? I probably would, but there's just a few things that wasn't our favourite. One of the things were, there seemed to be only one toilet on board. Now I don't know if one wasn't working, or you know, or there was only one toilet, but me and Jess were sitting like 2 rows from the back of the plane, and for the whole duration of the 8 or 9 hours that was on the plane for, there always seemed to be a queue the side of us on the aisle using the one toilet at the back. So I don't know if the first toilet by first class or business class wasn't working or was out of order or whatever, but everyone seemed to be queuing up. So for the whole 8 hours, we had a row of people next to us just queuing up for the toilet and banging and that. Which obviously, if there's only one toilet because something's happened, it's not Aer Lingus' fault, obviously. Another thing was, when we had our dinner, they put our tray down. The food was delicious. Don't get me started. That was absolutely lovely. But they left the tray on the table for at least a good 45 minutes after we finished. And obviously, it was a bit of an inconvenience because you have to move the tray to get up so you can put your table away. Then you've got to undo the table to put your tray back on so you can go to the toilet. Then you've got to come back, lift the tray up, shut the table and all that lot. I just thought it could have been done a bit better, but there was a reason why that happened, and that was because when we was on board, the pilot did say, or the captain did say, I think it was just as we took off, he apologised why he was an hour and 10 minutes late, and I think he did say that there was a problem with staffing issues, but it's all been resolved now. So maybe there was obviously short-staffed, and that's why obviously things got a little bit backlogged. But other than that, it was a really good flight. I got no other qualms with it, only those two things.
I'd give them another second chance.
I would go on it again. Like I said,
staff were lovely.
yeah, like I said, the flight itself was perfect. You can't help with getting delayed.
They messed up our seats as well, didn't
Yes,
they?
yes, there was nothing. So when Jess obviously pre-booked our seats and everything, when she called up ahead a few weeks ago, we was told that we'll be sitting on 21 and 22, and these are 2 seats on their own because the plane narrows. So there's only 2 seats on one side. So me and Jess said, yeah, that's fine. I don't have to be next to Jess, but Jess needs access to get to the toilet, so she can't be, you know, sat in near the middle or a window. So she has to be sat on the outside by an aisle, so if she needs to go to the toilet, she's got access and she doesn't have to inconvenience everyone else. I don't have to sit next to her, but obviously I'd like to, because obviously we are husband and wife, so I'd like to sit next to her. So Jess got it all sorted and we're sitting in the 2 seats where the plane sort of narrows. But when we got on, from what we understand, there must have been a plane change, because 21 and 22 was no longer 2 seats. There was also a 23, and me and Jess, I was by the window, Jess was sat in the middle, and someone else was sat next to Jess on the aisle. And obviously, it's not a huge issue, but the person sitting on the aisle was going to be up and down, you know, at least 4 or 5 times an hour because of Jess. He's not going to get any rest. He's not going to be able to chill. No sleep, because Jess is going to be up and down. So
on a 7-hour flight.
On a 7-hour flight, and obviously there's only so much he can be polite with before obviously it will start getting a bit irritating for him. And I don't blame him. If I was on an aisle seat and someone had to keep going to the toilet every, you know, 20 minutes or so, then I understand that it would get a little bit frustrating. So Jess went to speak to the cabin crew, and again this issue is resolved straight away. A lovely couple, 2 ladies, heard Jess talking, and they said that they could swap with us. So we had 2 aisle seats in the end.
I offered them a bottle of wine.
Yeah, Jess did offer to buy them a drink on the plane, but they said no, it's fine, not a problem. So would I fly with AER Lingus again? Yes, I would, not a problem. Yes, the food was delicious. The beef stew was really nice. And I even asked if I could have another meal because it didn't fill me up enough, and they said no problem. And I had a vegetarian chili, which it wasn't the greatest. It had peas and beans and stuff in it, and I'm not a big fan of any of those, so it was all right. The rice was nice, but at the service, the ladies were really nice. They looked after us well. The films on board, the entertainment was really good. The only issues I said was it seemed to be only 1 toilet on there, and I don't know why. And the other thing was obviously being delayed, but
and they only came round once with cold drinks.
Yes, at the beginning, yeah.
And they came round twice with tea. So on a 7-hour flight, we only got offered drinks 3 times.
Yeah.
They weren't offering like water, so I just found it a little bit odd compared to like Scandinavian Airlines, who literally bring you tea every hour.
Yeah.
It's, I don't know what, but I think they're a bit short-staffed as well.
That must be it, because
it looked like there was only 4 cabin crew.
3. I only saw 3, unless one was in business class, looking after them.
Because they work so hard. Those girls were so lovely, and they're Irish, so they're even better.
Yeah. But yeah, at the end of the day, these flights were not paid for by us. Camp Green Top, the League for the League for People with Disabilities paid for these flights, because obviously it was meant to be volunteering, but all that went to kaput because there was some staffing issues, and it just wasn't safe to run camp with the staff that we had. So at the end of the day, we can't complain. These were flights for free. It's just that maybe if I was to look at AER Lingus again, I would have to seriously look at the price and compare them with, say, Virgin, and see if it's worth that. If there's only like a, you know, £30–40 price difference, then I probably would go back with Virgin or BA or any of the other airlines that I've been with before. But anyway, that's enough waffling now. Jess is just getting ready, so if you have been hearing a few rustles of bags and stuff, Jess has just been sorting out. The plan is, we haven't really got a plan really. It's about 7:30 now, and like I said earlier, we've not been to sleep, or I've had a few hours. Jess hasn't been to bed at all because she was too excited. So we're gonna probably go to reception and find out and ask the nice gentleman if there's anywhere nice to eat around here. It hasn't got to be posh, it could just be a McDonald's. I'm really not that bothered. And then we probably stop off at a shop somewhere just to get some maybe snacks for the room, just for the one night. And I think we're just going to chill in the room. So you're not going to see much of Washington today, and in fact you're not going to see much of Washington at all this trip, because we're in Washington today, We're in Philly from the 2nd to the 6th, and then we're in New York from the 6th to the 9th, and then we come back to Washington, but we're staying at a hotel by the airport because we're flying home on the 10th quite early. So you're not going to see much of Washington, but we are coming back a few days later on the 21st of August, and we're going to be doing Washington for 3 or 4 nights there.
And we will be collaborating with the tourism board, which is Destination DC, and visit Washington DC, and we've got some exciting things happening on our free day break while we're here, so keep up to date with that, and we'll do more posts on Instagram. I would advise you, in conjunction with our YouTube, always go on our Instagram. Twitter and Facebook aren't posted on as much, but Instagram is the place that you'll always see everyday things that we're up to. Even when we're at home, we're posting every day. We always do something, even if it's just on the message. Wayne will always update what we're up to.
Well, I try and we
always respond to our messages, always. It might not be straight away. YouTube can be a little bit.
Well, we've noticed we don't always get a notification from YouTube. It's only when we log on to the YouTube studio and we scroll down, it says comments you've missed, that we ring, oh, we've not written back to them, but we'll try and keep on top of many things. But anyway, that's a different story now. The plan is to go to reception, speak to our lovely friend who helped us out, telling us what's around here. He said there's a nice Union Market across the road, but that doesn't shut till 9, so we might have a pop over there, I don't know. But we're going to speak to him, find out what's to eat around here, go and get some food, find a shop to get some snacks, and then we'll probably chill in the room, won't we? Because we've got an early start, haven't we? And we have not had much sleep. No. So we'll hopefully next see you when we're stuffing our faces what we do best.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to get the fish and chips.
Yes, literally. We were like, this is not a potato. This is a baked potato. We didn't know that either. We were like,
what did you get, Jess?
They're so can't pronounce it.
But you went to a restaurant called Al Volo?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and you got a sandwich, haven't you?
Yeah, it was huge.
And how much was that?
And then when we went back there, it was still the same.
And you got a can of Sprite as well.
Yeah.
Then I went to Overground, a fish and chip place, and I got fish and chips, and you brought that alcoholic Ribena drink, didn't you? How was your sandwich? Yeah. Right, enjoy anyway. Yeah. I'm certainly going to enjoy this.
I know, I just want to go by all
And where are we?
Union Market.
Do you want to say that?
Union Market.
Yeah, it's just literally a 2-minute walk from our hotel, isn't it? Well, enjoy.
Oh yeah.
Right. Yep, right, are you ready to go back to the hotel?
Yes.
I just want to stop off and see if we can get a brew somewhere, don't we?
Yeah, I did ask, there's nothing open this time of night.
Well, not in the market anyway. Right, should we take a little stroll back to the room?
Yeah.
And then stop off, see if we can get a brew somewhere?
Yeah, sure.
Right, okay. Oh, home sweet home. Alright, let's tell everyone what we've been up to. Hi everyone, so as you can see we're back in the room now. So we left here about 7:15. We went to find the market but was unsuccessful at first, and then we stumbled across 2 police officers. So we asked them, 1, is it safe around here? And 2, is there any food that we can get to eat? And they said yes. The hotel itself, they've had no issues. And this place around here is just like any other place. It has its good and its bad. Just have your wits about you and don't flash any personable, you know, belongings. So obviously we have to keep the camera sort of away for most of it, just in case. But yeah, the police officer said go to the Union Market. There's loads of eateries in there. So we took a stroll down there. There's probably at least 20 to 30 vendors. Now I did record bits and bobs of it, but not too much because it was too busy in there. But Jess went to is it Al Volo, and she got a chicken and provolone and pesto sandwich, which she had half of, and then we gave it away, the rest of it to the homeless guy, didn't we?
I don't know if he's homeless though. He's a veteran, and he was struggling, and he really appreciated it. And I gave him the rest of my
Sprite as well,
Sprite, which I didn't drink. So.
And I got fish and chips. I just wanted to think that I was gonna like. So fish and chips with mushy peas. Obviously I didn't eat the peas. And then after I thought, you know what, I could do with a brew. But when we went back into the market, nowhere done any hot water. So we had a little walk around. We managed to get cold water in bottles at the market.
That costs.
That was like $4 each. But yeah, other people said if you try this shop there might be hot water, so you go to that shop. No, try this shop. And in the end was on a wild goose chase for hot water. So we stopped off at Trader Joe's, which is like an organic farm shop supermarket over here in the States. And we brought some tea bags. So we got these. I'll turn the camera around now and show you. These were $2.49 and I need some anyway because I've not brought any with me at home. So I got those. And then we came,
they're gonna taste nice.
Well, we assume they're going to be okay. There's 48 there, so they're going to do for the rest of the trip. And then on the way back to the hotel, we stopped off at reception and asked our friend at the reception, does he have any hot water? And he quickly boiled the kettle for us. So that's my brew for tonight. And we've also got a few little bits from the lounge that I brought in a little sort of Tupperware dish because I wasn't sure if we was going to get here on time and was going to eat. So I thought I'd put a few things in my Tupperware dish just in case if we got to the room and there was nowhere to eat, at least we had some food. So it's been, I know it's probably not been that exciting for you guys. All you've seen us do is probably be on a plane and in the airport lounge, but we're afraid we're going to call that a night. It is now 2:15 on my watch, so I make that 9:15 back home, back here. That's 9:15 here, isn't it?
So what time did I go to bed? So I went to bed. What day did you finish work?
I finished, my last shift was Monday.
So I went to bed at 4:30.
Monday morning.
On Monday morning.
Yeah. So I don't know how many hours that is.
So
but
I've
yeah,
been up nearly 30 hours.
Well, something like that.
And I'm not even tired.
No.
It's weird.
But yeah, I know it's not going to be the most exciting vlog because it's been travelling and airports and planes, and we've not really showed you much of Washington. But I do believe I did say this is not going to be a Washington vlog. We're only staying here purely because it's near the train station to take us to Philly tomorrow. But on that note, we're going to end it tonight. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the morning for our train journey to Philly, where we'll have a nice hotel. We're going to be staying in the centre. We've got a few things that we want to look at and do. It depends if budget allows, but we'll tell you more about that tomorrow. But on that note, night night, and we'll see you in the morning. Night.
Do you miss me at all? Do you think about the things we used to